Good morning, everyone. This is Srikanth Rajan, and welcome back to the Wealth Management Podcast from mpiinvest.com. And the first thing I would like to say is, of course, the Indian stock market is at an all-time high again. In fact, this was totally unexpected yesterday. In fact, when the most global markets, or I would say the U.S. market specifically, was down, and most people were expecting a flat opening, but then Indian markets gave a surprise with a gap up opening. So, what exactly happened? So, well, the first thing, which stock has the highest weightage in Indian stock market? HDFC Bank, right? And when HDFC Bank is down by more than 18% in the last few months, so with that, suddenly there is a news that comes out that HDFC Bank deposits have actually grown. So that actually gave a positivity, and there was a pre-market buying, and we could see in the pre-market, the HDFC Bank actually opening with a big gap up, and naturally that was transferred to the Indian stock market. Nifty also hit a all-time high, and from there there was some profit booking, but then one important thing to watch is that the markets did sustain to some extent and still closed in the green yesterday, and the markets have actually shown that it is ready to kind of break out. But then, of course, will it sustain is a big question, which I feel is not going to happen at this point of time. Well, we might be hovering around like this, like higher highs and higher lows, but then still, a typical rally cannot be expected at this point of time. Well, we'll discuss in detail on Sunday about it. But then, as of now, let's talk about today. So today being the Friday, and the major event to be looking at is the RBI monetary policy. Of course, nobody is expecting a rate cut or rate hike at this point of time. So it could be status quo. But then, people, of course, will be looking after the comments coming in from the RBI governor. So that would be something which is very important to watch, because at this point of time, banks overall, if you see, Bank Nifty has actually come back higher yesterday, but then it's not at all-time high like Nifty, and it depends on what comments will come out today that could kind of take the markets upper or lower. But at this point of time, it is more of an index-led movement, I would say, because if HDFC Bank moves up, then the index would move up slightly. Because the interesting part yesterday is that yesterday both institutionals, that is FIAs and DIAs, were on the sell side, and still the market has closed positive. So now, a very important thing to watch today being the weekend, the last day of trading of this week. Will the market sustain, or will there be some fall? Well, I'm expecting the markets to be kind of flat at this point of time, and because of which we might see the markets of course, volatility is going to be there, but then markets will not take a particular direction until at least the 4th of June, that is the election result date. So that's something which can be expected for now. But however, the volatility of the market is going to continue, and it is going to have a volatile range of movement in the similar range of between 22,000 to higher side. So that's something that could be expected for now. So things are kind of going okay. In fact, talking about our trading, well, we are doing really well. This first week of this new financial year has actually treated us well. I'm sure a lot of members who are trading with us are really happy about it. But then, of course, well, that's not something that I'm promoting. That, so let's not talk about it, forget it. But then, yes, I am a trader by personal trades, but of course, I'm not, doing any courses or anything on that. So this is just something I thought I'll share with you. Of course, I believe in long-term investments, so that's something that I've been doing. Trading is something that I do with a small capital that I have. The rest of my major investment is actually getting into the market as well. So that's it for now. Let us, catch up on Sunday at 7 p.m. with more details on what could be expected in the upcoming weeks. And of course, upcoming week is also important because the TCS results are going to come on 8th, so that would be one major focus. IT sector is trying to recover in the last 2 days. So overall, I would say IT sector is also looking for a direction. So TCS results may give some directions. That's something that could be looked out for. So as of now, that's it for now. Let's see how things go, and of course, watch out for the RBI monetary policy meeting details coming out at 10 a.m. today. So that would keep markets kind of volatile in the first half. So that's on the cards for now. Wishing you all a great weekend ahead. Goodbye.